Hey guys, this is Felipe Ramirez, Forex Scalping right here from the other side. Now, second video, Express. I am in this trade. I am short. This is Canadian dollar Swiss franc daily chart. Oh, we're expecting a big drop. This is a big, interesting swing trade right here. What am I looking for? What signs and signals am I looking for, confirmations to help me make decisions? Check this out. Daily time frame. I'm going to draw my trend lines. Always draw your trend lines. We've got a few of them right over here. We've got this general like major trend line, but then market's starting to shift downward a little bit. It's starting to shift downward just a little bit with these wicks over here, and then we got an interesting market behavior situation over here. We're gonna check that out in a second. But number one thing is always draw those major trend lines because they're gonna help you guide yourself to where you need to know when to get out, all right, or when to get in. So notice what I'm doing over here. I'm also going to draw this trend line going down over here, and now focus on this. I'm gonna make this one just a little thicker, and on this one. So if you guys can see and notice, it is now a channel. This is an awesome parallel channel. Okay, as a matter of fact, if you don't believe me, I'll just copy paste this line and it should match the same areas, the same points I was trying to cross over here. Okay, what is the bias? What is the analysis? This is going to drop at least to over here. Look where we got that major trend line, don't forget. Okay, so now knowing this, I'm going to see, whoa, whoa, hold on, why is it that simple? Well, it's on the books, guys, and it's the market. It's telling me every time it reaches this area over here, it shows rejection, it shows just a big fall, you know? You got resistance, boom, support, come back up, resistance, boom, support, come back up, etc. Big support over here, big push. Notice how there isn't much of a correction, and oh boy, am I seeing what I'm seeing over here? This is one of my favorite things I want to spot in the market. Candles, candle analysis, candles, confirmation candles. Check this out. Remember, we know our general idea is to go short on this. Number one, essential, the downward momentum, downward channel is by the book. That's your trend, and the trend is your friend. Now I want to study market behavior at that key resistance area. So what happened all the way in here that is going to help me make, or is going to at least allow me to take the best possible entry? We obviously would have wanted to come into this trade right over here, but it's very hard. Okay, so number one thing, I'm gonna make this right like this. Oops, sorry about that. That wasn't the tool I needed. This candle, this is an inverted hammer. Okay, and if you don't know what this means and why I'm so excited of seeing this over here, is inverted hammers tend to appear at a resistance area, and they normally mean that the market is showing a big rejection and they are bearish candle confirmations. Okay, confirmation candles. Now, is that the only thing? And just because I saw that inverted hammer candle, am I going to take a short trade? No. I need to play it even safer and find more confirmations, even on lower time frames. But let's stay on the daily time frame for a second. What do we see immediately after that inverted hammer candle? We now see this awesome bearish engulfing candle. So I'm gonna edit this over here. We see this bearish engulfing candle. Okay, that is an even better short signal, rejection signal, confirmation. This candle appearing after an inverted hammer within a very important resistant trend line. So we've got a couple points here. This is interesting, and I want you to probably write this down somewhere. Number one, where is the market? Okay, the market is at a very important major resistance area. This is the trend line, major trend line. I'm gonna get this for you guys, be right here. Okay, so that's number one. Two, candles. So what candles am I seeing? In this case, we saw an inverted hammer following up by a bearish engulfing candle. Okay, so that just with those two elements, or I would say things or signals or whatever, I can start analyzing my entry. So yes, we lost a few pips from all the way this wick to down to this to the end and the closing of this bearish engulfing candle. Well, it's my confirmation. Now I need my entry point. So for this, what we're going to see is lower time frames. Let's go to maybe the 1 hour so we can see this in a fun way. Okay, 1 hour. We're gonna start to find out where the market confirms it's starting to behave in a certain way. What do I mean? I'm going to grab this resistance, okay, and I'm going to push it all the way across over here. Interesting enough. And now I'm going to get this support, and watch what I'm going to do with this support right over here. Huh, that's interesting. What am I seeing? The market is successfully breaking through resistance, but eventually it lost momentum, it lost strength, and now look at this candle, boom, breaking with strength and speed, this support. And then where does it bounce? Obviously here at this resistance, which is a new support, makes a natural, obvious correction. But what am I seeing here? Another interesting candle. Look at this candle, boom. It's showing rejection in that now resistance area, previous support here. And then what am I seeing? Continuation, range fill. This is my range. This is my range. And I'm seeing my range getting filled. But not only that, I am not seeing a rejection candle over here. I am not seeing a bullish engulfing candle, how we saw here a bearish engulfing candle at a key resistance area. I'm not seeing this. Look at this wick. Look at this candle. I'm going to zoom in for you for a second. Look at this candle at the key support area. Boom, bullish engulfing, followed by a push. Look at this interesting bearish engulfing candle at a key resistance area. Boom, followed by a push. Where is that engulfing, bullish engulfing candle? It's not there because market had already gone up so much. It's at a big resistance area. It showed me an engulfing, bearish engulfing candle on the daily time frame, a hammer, inverted hammer. This is now starting to move in this direction. Remember your trend lines. Start marking the market pretty much. Look at this interesting breakout of this support over here. What follows? This one. I'm gonna draw it for you so you guys know what your short-term trade could look like in the next few hours. This is going to come down over here, and don't be surprised if it pushes back up to test now this resistance area. Don't be surprised that it now breaks that support area and just melts. Why melt? Because look at this, there's nothing here to stop it. There is nothing here to stop this market from falling all the way to this resistance area over here. All right, that's your intraday, maybe your intraday trade right there. This is gonna fall straight down very shortly, and then it's gonna go back up to make that uh, retest. And then notice how we're within the channel. Always try to stay within the channel. This is probably gonna push right over here. Okay, so I don't need to. I'm not gonna continue. You guys know the drill. This is gonna break support, retest resistance, break support, retest resistance. Where are we gonna go? I'm not sure, but we got a long way. That's for sure. I'm not sure exactly where it's going to stop, but we got a long way. For this, you guys can pull out maybe Fibonacci retracement. You guys can get all your traffic zones, but here are illustrated for you one, two, three key support areas, support zones where the market could and most likely will test in the future. Guys, I hope I made myself clear. Like you always know, I'm going to leave my social media over here. Follow me on Instagram, both personal and work pages. My name is Felipe. This is Forex Scalp King, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Follow me, thumbs up, subscribe, share, and most importantly, happy trading, guys, from the other side.